Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope y'all are having a fantastic Friday. Final Fantasy VII has been upon us for the last couple hours, and well, to the public anyway. I hope y'all are enjoying your Friday, enjoying your day. Hope everyone's staying safe and having a good time. Hopefully everyone's got Final Fantasy VII. If you don't, you missing out on one of the greatest games to come out in a generation. I have had the pleasure of having this for, I think at this point, 6 weeks now, but it's now in the public's hands. So I am going to be playing it on my public profile. I've got a review profile on all my consoles, and I've got a public one. So I'm going to be playing that one right now. This is Fangirl, Zero, Sean, what's up? How y'all doing? And other than that, yeah, we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna play it on normal, and we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna do my best to not spoil it because there's a lot I do want to say, but it's like, yo, what's up, HLO? Considering it's still new and everyone hasn't played it, I'm really, I really have to be careful in what I say. I don't want to, I don't want to spoil the game for anyone, but it is what it is. So that being said, if y'all are ready, I'm ready. Go ahead and hop on in. Yo, what's up, UltraGamer? How's it going? Go ahead and hop on into it. Y'all are ready. What's up, Desiree? I agree. Say, hey, played the Switch for the first time today, and my daughter let me try it. How do you like it? What's up, Spirit Shock? Spirit, you said, dude, I hate what Square did, making me actually care about characters now when I know what's coming. God, I want to talk spoilers. Like, I wish I could talk spoilers, and I know I can't. Desiree say, hey, baby face, full of pineapples. Just wanted to drop a like. Well, how far are you in it, Desiree? Are you in chapter C? I want to talk spoilers, but I can't. Music is amazing. It is. Seriously, I've just fallen in the flower patch and jumped on the roofs. Well, no, it's at this point I can talk about it, but it's just I don't want to spoil it because there's a lot of people that are still playing it. Hey, what's up, Chips? Because for everyone saying this has nothing to do with the original or the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, I'm gonna tell you this: if anybody's telling you that, they're full of shit. They are fully full of shit. Well, the thing is, it's not a one-to-one. This isn't even a remake or even a reimagining. It's something else entirely, and I can't. It ties into the original and the compilation, but I can't say more yet because it's its own thing. See, I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Well, that's the thing, is a lot of people have been bitching about this not being a one-to-one. They wanted this to be the exact same game as 1997's original release, or the same story, and it diverges. Guys, let me know if the audio is good. No, but you got people like JRPG and other YouTubers that are absolutely shitting on the story. Like even with the ending, the way the game ends, people are so pissed about that. And I'm like, you don't understand Final Fantasy VII if you're mad about that ending. Oh my God. So for anyone who's curious, okay, so if you're on my Twitter or you follow me on social media, I posted a picture of Zach, and that's just about it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just say this: once you beat this, go play Crisis Core. Is the game audio good or is it too loud? Let me know. So next week, I'm gonna be doing a series of interviews. I'm gonna be doing a series of interviews because I'm going to be interviewing the voice actor Cody Christian, who plays Cloud, Tyler Hoechlin, who is you guys might remember him from Teen Wolf and also Superman from Supergirl. He's the voice of Sephiroth. My good friend, one of my best friends, Mark Whidden, he's the voice of Leslie Kyle in this remake. And I also got the voice of Jesse, Biggs, Wedge, Aerith, and Tifa. So I'm doing a whole cast interview for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Get down here, Merc.
I'm still pissed that JRPG said that Barrett sounds like a white guy trying to sound black when the guy who voices Barrett is a black guy. Like, I thought that was some bullshit.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
Yo, Spirit. Amy would gladly talk about it. Amy isn't. Amy's conflicted about this remake because she wanted a 1-to-1.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Like, when I say 1-to-1, like an exact remake, story-wise. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Zero. Like, I don't either.
Move and we shoot. Go ahead.
Enough of this. Nothing to it.
He said, for being a hardcore fan, I actually would disagree with 1-to-1. Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't want this to be a straight remake. Zero said, like I said, they did a 1-to-1 for Secret of Mana, and people crapped all over it too.
Drop the weapon.
These are the people talking different ways. I knew a black guy that wanted to be a cowboy.
Yeah, what he said.
Right? Okay, so for anyone who played the original and you're playing the remake, tell me this. Were there not parts in the original that had absolutely no context or story that this right here added to it in a great way?
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. It's over. Let's go.
I'm just saying, And the reason I keep saying, when you beat this, if you can, go and play Crisis Core. There is a specific reason I'm telling you people to play that. Because of how this ends. No, Drew, I agree. Because when people get, and this is why I would never be in the market of trying to get people what they want, because you can never please them. And here's the thing, you guys know, like, all the people that have been bashing all these journalists and reviewers and YouTubers that have been bashing Remake of Final Fantasy VII in the same way that they bashed the Resident Evil 3 Remake and Doom Eternal. They're playing this on easy. If you play this game on easy, you will breeze through this game in less than 25 hours. The game has no challenge on easy at all. As long as it pays homage but reinvents the story, then I'm good. I don't have it. You don't have to be a one-to-one. Yeah, dumb.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's
Soldier
got balls,
Boy.
This, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore.
Yeah, Kotaku did.
Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us.
The
I'm
thing
glad to
is,
have him.
Games are all over time. If you put a game
is a
out the
one-time
same
gig.
as the 90s.
When it's done, we're done.
Okay, how many people do you guys think would actually go back and play
Real joy to work.
the original Final Fantasy VII?
Real joy to look
You'll
at,
keep
too.
us safe, right?
They won't. They won't touch it because of how it looks.
Looks are what people notice first.
This current generation of casual gamers, they don't care about legacies of
They're not
certain
even reading the
games.
same book,
Enough. You're done here.
or even the same.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just
You
for
know,
money.
who a cop and pass you
They
was
may
the head
not
of
think you're
her.
a true believer,
I was
but you
having
know what
quite
I
a bit
think?
Not
Rude.
interested.
What?
Exactly, Zero. That's the point. Yeah, it's you play. If you play easy, you're just gonna breeze through the game. There's no challenge in easy.
Wedge.
So it's like the way all these reviewers and journalists are able to breeze through the game so quickly is because they're playing on easy.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
Oh yeah, she does look like Claire from Resident Evil. She definitely looks like her. You love how Square is always paying homage to Star Wars, right?
Get him, boy! Guess you're first. Here we go. Try this. Hey! Looks like you're next. Was never in doubt.
Yeah, you hate the dogs. Though it is hard to look at with my eyes, I still play the OG. Well, I mean, you gotta. To me, the problem with this current generation of gamers is they're so. I'm just gonna say it, man. This current generation of gamers, they're just filthy fucking casuals. And this is the problem. I've said so many times before, and I keep getting shit on for this, but this current generation of gamers, they come in with games that have these tutorials that take 2 or 3 hours to tell you how to do every little thing. Whereas a lot of us who grew up in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s playing gaming, the games, you had to figure out,
Should be easy.
you know, how to play these games.
That's that. Get ready, shit. It's over. Nothing to it.
He said, at least anyone who are reviewing a game is to play on normal difficulty. It's the way the game is meant to be played. That's what I'm saying. If you're playing and trying to review this game by playing it on easy, you know, I can't take you as a credible source for anything. And like, what was I gonna say?
All right, it's over.
Whatchamacallit?
Was never in doubt.
You know, then you got the people saying like, oh, I don't want to have to go back and play these old games. I don't want to have to do this for the story. And it's like, then read a fucking wiki. That's why I'm so, I'm not trying to be one of those elitist gamers that's like, you know, get off my yard type shit. But when I see these folks that just, you know, they don't make any effort when it comes to gaming, and they're like, oh, I'm a gamer.
Soldiers may attack
I hate
on
it.
command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too.
I hate it.
Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Yeah, but like, if anger, exactly.
Different
We didn't
reactor,
have
different layout. Depends when it was built.
we didn't have the
Never
internet
seen
back
one like
then.
this.
Well,
I'll
we did,
manage.
but not to where it is now, thankfully.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
Yeah, so I'm doing 2 streams for Final Fantasy VII. I'm streaming this
Damn, I'm good.
till
Who's there?
3:30 my time, or 3:45, and then I'm gonna be on
Oh, wait,
the Chillcast at 4 p.m. my time,
it's over.
That's
and
my line.
then from there,
He's alone. We can take it. Make it rain.
That's that.
yeah, and then from there, I'm gonna do a second stream at 7 p.m. my time.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there.
I think that's the other thing too. Like,
I got this place covered.
what I dislike a lot about modern gamers too is the lack to figure out how to get better at games, and they want everything hand-holding them. Doing his burst limit with the butter knife. Don't forget Tifa and Era.
So,
This
you
is
know
not best
Tifa,
girl.
right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Do I prefer remake or original? It's hard to say right now because remake the story isn't done.
Cloud!
But I like both
Are you
equally.
ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
Don't you guys think the new Cloud, the voice of Cloud, Cody Christian, he sounds a lot like the old Cloud? They've already stated, Chipz, it's gonna be 3 parts. It's going to cover, well, I don't want to spoil it.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
And that guy Heidegger, that's the guy who
We
voices
are currently
Marcus
investigating
Phoenix from
whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on
Gears
your
of
life.
War, and he's been there in
Rest
Futurama.
assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
I love that scene.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
So I like how Barrett's now
There are
becoming
some
an
places a
evangelical
sword just
preacher.
can't reach.
They learn the gameplay mechanics is something I enjoy. Yeah, and it's like
Just bear
this
with me.
modern era of
would you?
gamers, they don't care
Yeah.
to learn. They just want everything shown
Should
for
have
them.
asked for more money.
Bear being a stereotypical badass. Yeah, I was burning through Phoenix Downs like water.
These 10 cans ain't got nothing on me. Fuck on this. Time. I'm the fry. Bring it. Hurry up. See ya. Fuck on this. Firing one off! Suck on the give 'em hell! Do your job, Merc!
Shut up and move over. Here we go. All done.
Huh. Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
PTSD is real for him. I was watching two people streaming this game, and the one consistent thing they don't do is guarding and finding the best solution to beat the bosses.
They'll cut you down
Yeah.
to size and then some.
I've seen that too with people playing this. Like they forget that there's a guard button.
Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly.
Which I agree, he admits to hearing
Nothing
Rock
like a
scream.
little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me. Not too shabby. You're doing good, Spencer. Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on.
The dual battle modes. What do you mean?
Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud.
But dude, the power stance guard combo for class is mandatory. It really is.
Not a scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look. They don't
Well,
call those
if you
things
play
sleep
classic
for nothing.
mode, it's
You wipe
basically
out a
gonna
whole
put
squad
you
in
within
You wipe the floor with them first.
easy mode. So the two stances Cloud has,
We can take this hunk
you
of
got
junk.
operator mode like
Junk is a heavy
this,
weapons
which is
platform.
his classic
We
stance,
rush in. We die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
and then this is the Punisher mode, where he attacks.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
I won't give up.
Guess it's my turn. Coming at you hard and fast. Hey, it's not moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you got.
Of course. It just had to get back up.
We knock it down again. No time to complain.
Shit hurts. This is gonna stand up. Asshole.
Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, so classic mode puts you more in a
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
yeah, so like the somewhat classic mode is basically the game with even less of a challenge but more strategic-ish style, but it's on easy.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb
Victor, you
at the
said I
bomb.
want a Final Fantasy VI Remake just to suplex a ghost train again.
I can practically going here. Hurry it up.
There may be.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Oh, the Chocobo races in Bahamut? You get those.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Try to keep up. Don't overdo it.
About damn time. Ain't your thing. That's your guy here?
I got this. Let's do this. Enough. See ya. Shit.
One of the other things I'm hearing too from a lot of people is that the combat system is straight ripped from Final Fantasy 15 with no changes. I'm like, it's the basis for it, yes, but so is Kingdom Hearts.
That's that. Try this. You're done. No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
You said how to say it's a mix of Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts, but no, I agree, dude. This is more Crisis Core than anything else. But a lot of people, I'm shocked, either didn't play Crisis Core, and then there's a bunch of people that hate Crisis Core, which shocks me. I didn't know people hated Crisis Core as hard as they do.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
You mean the final scene of Crisis Core?
Then do the damn job.
A lot of people say that they hated Genesis, they hated NGL, they hated the story, they hated Zack's portrayal, they hated... I didn't know that this was a huge thing. Like, Crisis Core is one of my favorite games of all time.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc. Pretty cocky, ain't you?
No, Vanger, I'm not judging you for it. No, I'm not judging you for it. I'm talking about the folks that are like, you know, like the current era of super casual. I admit, Final Fantasy is not for
Got
everyone.
reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Gotta heal up. Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn. That's all die here? Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
Hurry up! You got this!
I got this. It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it. Don't make your eye burn. The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Come on, hit. That's all die here? Huh? It didn't work.
There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Sure am glad I paid you a fortune and then some.
You ain't paid me yet. Heal up and regroup. I'm waiting. Here, need a breather.
All right, watch and learn. Ah, damn it! This thing is tough. Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got. Keep it together.
Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
Yeah, that version of Crisis Core was nice. I wish I still had my copy of it.
I ain't going down fighting the goddamn scorpion.
It's kind of crazy that
Could keep going if I heal up.
Barrett has lightning and Cloud doesn't, because in the original Cloud had it.
You're up.
Hang back. Going in. All right. Take him down.
Getting woozy. I need to back myself up ASAP. Can't hurt.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Strike down before it fires again.
Bring it home.
Gotta heal up. I'm waiting. You're out of luck. Heal up and regroup. Take the lead. Come on. That it?
You think I care about a few cuts and bruises? Because I don't. Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again. Come on. It's wide open. Gonna light it up. Is that all you got? Come get some. Gotta heal up quick, or I'm in serious shit. Time to fry. Suck on this, asshole!
Oh yeah, you got the Final Fantasy Avidan, huh?
Oh hell, what's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc.
All good. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening. Don't overdo it.
So now, when I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a problem. Hey, follow my lead.
No time to waste. Let's take it out quick.
You got this.
Let's do this.
And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now.
Here it comes.
It's just the fighting style of healing, different fighting. I just can't get used to it. It's got. There you go. Don't push yourself into that. Don't need to do all that.
Shit, the bomb.
20 minutes until detonation.
Spirit, you said, I personally don't like Final Fantasy X, but it seems like to be a lot of people's favorite. Yeah. It's not my overall favorite, but it's one of my favorites. I hated 10-2.
You hear that?
I still refuse
Damn
to play
thing
it.
showed you how it's done.
Come on.
But I read the plot of it.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Because I read about Shinra and Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, I had no idea even when I played the game when it originally came out. The name never made me put two and two together. I thought it was a coincidence. Yeah, it's so subtle.
Give me a break.
You know that the world of Final Fantasy X is connected directly to 7's as a prequel world.
Not bad.
What's up, Danny? How's it going? They made Aerith cute and Disney in the original, but she's a straight up smack talker in this one. Right? Who says they might go to other planets?
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Come this way.
You guys notice how like
This route should lead us straight to
Genova and what's his name?
I think I see an exit.
Lavos from Chrono Trigger is basically the same type of being. Oh shit, Siri, you just said the same thing. You good? You see, you just finished watching your friends Kingdom Deliverance. Amy said plot twist, Genova's Unalesca. Hey.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me.
I could actually see that.
Down if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
There it.
I've got you covered! Find us a way out of here!
But then.
Don't worry, I'll be fine!
Part of the song sounds like the record kept skipping.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here!
Yo, all the Soulja Boy references is fucking funny.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
I'm just over here waiting for
That's that.
someone to be like, Drake? Drake? I'm streaming this for another 3.5 hours, and then I'm gonna be on another podcast at 4 p.m. my time, and then I'm gonna stream this again at 7 p.m. tonight. Right?
Hang back. Take the lead.
Yes, it's my turn! This is gonna stay! Still! Not long! Bring it home!
Let's do this. No holding back.
Oh, we're done here!
Square Enix Chrono Trigger remake after Final Fantasy VII. They aren't going to touch Chrono. Well, technically, they've made spiritual successors and sequels to Chrono Trigger already. I don't know if you played them, Sean, but they've been out for years now. I am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. I'm waiting for Cloud to get to hang on. There, say Soldier Boy Crank, bro. Yo, that would be fucking hilarious. Amy used to have nearly 4 hours into the game. I barely got to 7 Heaven, sticking around chatting. So for everyone who's playing, can you guys see?
Let's do this.
So for anyone who's playing this on normal, do you see yourself beating this game in like 20 hours like all these reviewers keep saying how short it is? Is it cool so I can stay around for a bit?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Don't overdo it.
Yes, it's my turn.
Wait, what did I miss?
Damn it.
Yo, what's up, Avidan?
Give them hell.
My turn.
Got me now.
Yo, I'm still tripping how like JRPG said the combat system in this game is trash.
You're done. Enough. Keep it together.
See ya.
Was never in doubt.
See, I'm around 11 hours in. I've only just got to second fire zone, so I see a long road ahead. Depends on whether or not I touch every nook and cranny. Even then, like if you're playing on easy, you're gonna breeze through this game without any effort. You said combat system. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier too, that you and I were talking about that. It literally is an evolution of Final Fantasy 15's combat system in a great way. I'm gonna say, hey, see, with me watching Mekel, I don't need to play this. I think you would enjoy it.
Come on.
I think it's funny that Big straight up looks like Charlie Sheen from Hot Shots. It's so true.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time.
Deluxe edition's already going for 2. Yeah, right?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
It's
I'll
insane.
take that as a yes.
Avidan says cinematography in this game makes a difference. Don't it though? I'm telling you, all the hate for this game. I don't know.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Doing good,
Come on.
fangirl. I've just been working on different projects. I'm currently working on my Trials of Mana review. So I'm doing that right now. So Trials of Mana and about 4 other games. And I'm scheduling all my podcasts for next week. Like I said, I got the entire main cast of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Scheduling up my my interview with Jeff Schnee, who did the voice of Carlos in Resident Evil 3 Remake. And I've got a collaboration coming on with Physicality Games. So gonna be doing something with them pretty soon.
Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
But with them trying to appeal to both casual and veteran Final Fantasy fans really worried that this isn't going to get finished. Yeah.
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
I can see that.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
Just look at the detail, man. It's crazy.
I never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Miscalculated unbiased dude said, I heard they Kingdom Hearts this game. If you've ever played Crisis Core,
Was it the Mako density?
it's more Crisis
Primary
Core than
explosive?
Kingdom Hearts.
The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
And Final Fantasy 15 gameplay.
I'm running on empty here.
Or are you talking about
You
the
can refuel
story?
at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick me up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
I like the story. As a
That's
fan of the
about as good a
original,
place as any.
some stuff that
Stand
I've
back,
actually
then.
had
I'll
to
set the bomb.
sit and think about,
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
I like.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
Well, the original compilation is still canon, but this has a diversion. See, I can't dive into that without spoiling it. Let's just say, okay, let's just put it this way. You guys remember at the end of Advent Children, the line that Sephiroth said, he's never going to be a memory? If you remember that line, let's just say, there's a reference to that in this one. And the changes in this game, because I've done more of a deep dive into it. Everything is canon, but we're dealing with shit. See, I can't say that either. God damn it. Anyway, should I do like a spoiler talk video like at some point in like a week? Like how everything's tied together. Because everything is tied together. Classic and this. Because like I want to deep dive into it because I know there's a group that have never played anything in the 7 compilation and are starting with this and are enjoying it. And then you got the fans who liked or love the original that hate it, or the old that So you did the Square Enix cut of the review, do oh, dude, do the unfiltered spoiler review. Okay, I've never done one, but you know, like a spoiler review, I think I should, because there's so much. Like, if you know the lore, let's just say everything's tied together. Everything's tied. Yeah. And then Fangirl, you said you don't understand what people are expecting from. I don't understand what people are expecting from games at all now. Like, I don't understand. It's like a game comes out that is a good game, and all people want to do is be upset about it, you know? So we're do a best damn podcast episode ever. I could do that. I could do that. I definitely could do that.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens.
It's the best and moral obligation of YouTube reviewers to be critical. Remember, lives. Oh, man, fuck upper echelon gaming for that bullshit.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
Self-righteous
In
cunt.
response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1
Hold on,
and
hold
2.
on, hold on. Have I been demonetized already?
Of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of sector...
No way.
YouTube. Are you serious, YouTube? Okay. I gotta, I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it in the Discord. This is getting, okay, so they put me on. This is getting ridiculous. I've got to request a review because I haven't said nor done anything controversial. So typically when you get the yellow dollar sign, I have to be, because this doesn't make any sense. Every time I do anything, this happens. So when you get the yellow dollar sign, when it says limited ads or whatever, or no ads, technically you're not making any revenue whatsoever. That's all going to YouTube.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
And then when
Merc's right.
I contest it,
It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now.
it comes
This was
back
just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe
3 to 4 weeks later, and they
Yeah.
remonetize
Knew
it.
This was gonna get messy.
And this?
I put it in the
Only the
Discord.
beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your feelings. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Yo, Rastalyfe. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Yo, I was literally like, I'm tweeting to YouTube because I don't understand why they keep doing this. Every time I put up a video or stream, they do this to me. This is ridiculous. And I think that my channel might be shadow banned or something because it's like they don't hesitate. Like the minute I stream, not demonetized or limited ad sustainability. He says, so since I've known you, you've never made any money on YouTube. Literally the only thing I've ever made is either from donations, super chats, Patreon, or channel memberships. Literally, that's it.
The mark of my dignity shall scar thy DNA.
Hey girl, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. And the other one is my pre-recorded videos. They don't dox like hit those at all. But they do that to any live stream I do. I keep getting hit with that, and I don't know why or what I've said or what I've done. Amy says Barrett rally cry effective. Avidan says they got the shimmer music playing like all the back. Yo, they timed it perfectly. I was like, hold on guys, I'm tweeting. Yo, but appreciate you, Rastalyfe and Fangirl, for that. Y'all didn't have to do that. It helps. It really does. Like, and I know you guys tell me to shut up, stop singing. You don't have to do that and all that. You really don't, because I understand, especially now with everything that's going on. I understand, like, financially speaking, what's going on. It's harder for people to do stuff like that, but
I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back.
it means a lot.
Base.
It really does. Possibly.
I don't need to tell you
I
what
could.
this is,
Yeah,
right?
hello.
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were
Then
there.
Mekel would be like, "You better be worth it, Merc. Every last gill." Right?
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
To be honest, I just
You do
wish
know
I
how
could
to use
get
it,
more.
right?
You do know what I was, right?
Here's the thing, Fangirl. Like, I really mean it when I say you guys don't have to do that, you know. And I I appreciate when you guys do that, but you know, I don't want anyone having to go out of their way to do that. You know. Ugh. This is why y'all are awesome, man. So when your MCN, yeah, my MCN is actually why it keeps getting turned around so quickly, and I know that they are looking into it as well because, I know a few other creators are going through the exact same thing when they stream live. Yo, Avidan, my guy. Yo, Avidan, you didn't have to do that, man. Oh my god. So shout out to Avidan for the $25 donation. He said, I like how Cloud is a dick to Jesse, a jerk to Aerith, but immediately nice as fuck to Tifa. He's trying to smash. He wants to beat those cheeks. And girl's like, what's MCN? Multi-channel network. So I'm with a network called Full Screen. So it's kind of like this, like I guess you can think of them as like my agents on YouTube. Like I'm part of that network and they promote and stuff like that. So it helps being with them. So especially when a lot of my stuff gets copyright claimed, they quickly take care of that. Whereas when I didn't have them, it took me weeks, if not months. Yeah, kind of like a union in a way. Yeah. They take like 10% of what my YouTube earnings. So 2000 said, we understand your statement, Mekel, but we do it out of appreciation. I know. It just, thank you guys. Y'all are. Oh, I ain't trying to. We got the shiver music going. Y'all got me in my feelings right now. I'm not trying to tear up, but definitely shout out to Rastalyfe, Fangirl, and Avidan for that. Because again, you guys didn't have to do that. Jeez. 2000 said, well, they do, not me. Hey, but you're a patron, man. You still support. So Amy's trying to get a donation war going on. He says, always a war. Flip stash. And, you know, like I said too, like I'm gonna be on Avidan's show. We're gonna be talking about Final Fantasy VII. So in about 3 hours and 19 minutes, and Avidan, if you're here, if you can drop the link to your channel, and let me go see if I can pull it. So here's the link to Avidan's channel. I'm gonna be on the show tonight. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely, I'd love to see you there. And after that, I'm gonna be back on Final Fantasy VII again. And then tomorrow, Lehu is gonna be streaming Final Fantasy VII, and then I'm picking up my Weekend of Evil tomorrow, late afternoon, evening. Mekel says, "Stop donating, people. Stop people donating. Let a Monster Bunny complains about not donating." Wait, Mekel says, "Stop donating. People donate." Oh yeah, that bunny chick complains about people not donating. They don't donate. I'm just happy you're streaming. It's a great distraction. Hey, if I can make y'all laugh or have some good times, you know, because I'm gonna say it, yeah, Amy, for real, we have missed you on the streams. Butterfinger randomly sent me an email from Mick Bangle. I never got any of my stuff from Butterfinger.
Okay, I was only trying to help.
I would never donate to anyone who's asking for
Here's
it.
a little something extra for being so
Yeah,
brave.
we did.
That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well,
And hey, fangirl, no worries. No worries at all.
what if the trains have stopped? The shelter.
That sucks, Mekel, that they never. Yeah, I never got it, and I did everything I needed to do, the receipts and everything like that, and just nothing. And then here's the other thing too, when it comes to like Square, and Amy, I know you talked about it in the Discord a little bit too. They really have.
Up here! Look up! I said look up!
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
Not that way! Right!
A disaster warning has been issued.
Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
It's funny how terrible Square is with their customer service. Say, well, you never got codes. That means you need to do it. Right? I definitely need to. So there was a fangirl. There was a thing where if you had like bought Butterfingers, or I think it's and Amy and Zero, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's any Mars candy bar that had a participation with it. So like, I think Snickers and Butterfinger and whatnot.
Station's intact.
Where if you had the receipt of purchasing it, you could Nestle, yeah. So you could yeah, so Butterfinger, Baby Ruth, Crunch, Nestle Crunch. So basically you would get you could send something to Square to get special codes for this game. And I never got it. They never had that.
He couldn't be. But then...
So... Amy. I'm gonna throw a theory out. It might be a spoiler, but I'm gonna throw a theory out. Remember when Sephiroth said, "I'll never be a memory"? I think this is that Sephiroth.
The hell?
It's got to be him. Because he said he was not going to be a memory. And don't you guys love how, dude, he is fucking sadistic in this game. He's like, nope, I'm messing with you. Yeah, it is.
You're not real. You're dead.
Amy and I are not saying anything, but maybe.
I killed you with my own.
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But
I plead the
that's
fifth.
then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly, silently, painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
It's on Twitter, the new Star Wars games. You talking about the Star Wars one? Fangirl? Or wait, is there one I'm missing?
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Wait, it was on Twitter tonight? I didn't know that. Ooh. I might have to go check that out. The theory you're pleading the fifth on makes total sense, really, because it shows Sephiroth manipulating events at an earlier point in the story. Amy and I are pleading the fifth. We're not confirming nor denying anything.
My family, they're at the
Sure, we
station.
could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
An evacuation order has been issued to the offices, buildings, and vicinity of the Sector 8.
Are we trapped here?
Because
Get me out of this place!
if you think about it,
Help me!
okay, let me pause it. Let me pause it for a second. If you think about it, how how long did it take the original Final Fantasy VII to get to a point where the story hooked you? Because you ran through the 2 reactors and stuff like that. It was Final Fantasy VII, the original, was a slow burn. This one is not a slow burn. And I know people hate Nomura. They feel like he's doing the Kingdom Hearts things with the Arbiters of Fate. But I assume, I'm not confirming or denying anything, but I assume, and Amy, you can back me up on this if you feel so, if you want. I assume that there are several things that point towards this being that this Sephiroth is Advent Children Sephiroth, and also tying into what Genesis said at the end of Dirge of Cerberus, saying it's not time for slumber because there's something worse coming. Because remember the goddess, you guys remember the goddess, right? The goddess cured Genesis of degradation, and for him to be cured, he needed to gain his honor back. He said, I will not acknowledge you're right, but you aren't wrong. Kingdom Hearts gameplay wise is great. It's just the fact that to get the full story, fangirl, you have to pay the additional $20 or $30 for the extra DLC to get the other half, the true ending. That's my issue with Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's good, but man, it's a cluster. So, the goddess saved. I'm neither confirming or denying Spirit. I'm just saying, I'm piecing it together like this. And Amy, you can not acknowledge if I'm right, but you can say if I'm not wrong. The original compilation of Final Fantasy VII is still canon. This remake is basically Sephiroth having he went into the live stream twice, technically. And you remember he said he gained knowledge, right? And abilities. And remember how he just came back having children, right? The dude wasn't even around for 4 years, and he came back and having children after Geostigma. This guy has abilities. This guy has abilities beyond time and space. And then if you look at what he just said to Cloud, when Cloud's like, you're dead, I killed you. Look at his reaction to that. He was nonchalant, like, oh, you don't need to remind me of that. Put that together with him saying, I will never be a memory. And like you said, Spirit, Arbiters of Fate, keep trying to get Cloud to go certain places. And when certain things are diverging, they interfere. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. He's AC Sephi, and AC was very happy about dying in that movie. Why? Right? He had a smile and said, I'm never gonna be a memory. That's all I'm gonna say. What happens in the church is going through all the bullshit like in the original.
All the sectors, why this one?
Right? The cloud gets into the dark and he can literally become separate.
I'm getting to that station if it kills
Separate?
me.
What do you mean, Anthony?
I can't take this.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat.
Spirit, look. I'm not confirming or denying anything. I'm just saying.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
When you know the lore,
At the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
and then you putting things together. I'm just saying. It's like Amy said, he was all too happy to die in having children.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation
Well, Anthony, that's only that was only Kingdom Hearts. That wasn't tied at all to Final Fantasy's original story.
Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
So in Kingdom Hearts, Sephiroth was the darkness of Cloud, but yeah, that's not at all canon to Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, HLO, you need a tinfoil hat. Oh no. Yo, my controller died. Did you really? Yo, this is some bull. Hold on, I gotta go get another controller. Or rather, I had to get this so I can try and charge it at the same time. So can I say this? Can I say that I really hope with this PlayStation 5 that these new controllers aren't utter booty like they are on this. This PlayStation 3 and 4 controllers do not hold a fucking charge. All right. Sorry about that. The plus in reactor, you don't hear Zach's voice. You hear black. You see a black feather. Ain't this is a redo of Marlene's monologue from Advent Children, I believe. See, I'm too lazy to have multiple controllers. I literally just have like a 30-foot PS4 charging cord. We need charge changes. We need charges on the Switch Pro controller level. I'm not used to charged by USB Type C, so it is. It really is. I just hope they don't have crap internal batteries. So as much as people crap on like the battery life of
don't let the intruder escape.
Security's everywhere.
You know, like as much as they crap on Xbox for having removable batteries, I don't see that as a negative. Like literally, Amy's right. We do. We go straight Alex Jones level.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
As Amy said to me, I'm gonna say to you, Spirit.
Think of it as a memento.
Not saying you're right.
Just my luck.
But not wrong either.
That, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case...
Anthony, you said you're playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time.
Huh?
Lovers used to get these when they were reunited.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts isn't very hard. It's very straightforward.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
You look at this game in a whole new light now.
So keep your distance.
Wait.
Fangirl.
You think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about?
I plead the fifth.
Relax.
Not wrong.
No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me!
Zero's right too.
What are they?
Oh no!
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
Enough. Let's do Was never in doubt.
Stop!
She hits the fan and she's like, peace, I'm out.
I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the operating building in the vicinity of the Sector 8 expressway.
You turn down your sound effects and voice it on this so you can hear the music louder.
The explosion at the reactor
Can we
has
all
caused numerous
agree
ongoing fires.
that Nobuo Uematsu just went ham on this soundtrack? Like, he was like,
Sector 8 Unit 4, we have eyes on the target. Here we go.
That's that. Not bad.
I wonder if material is random on that section. You picked up one called HB up, right? Yeah, I did. I think it does randomize a bit. Said I'm like the music. Avidan, it's like music slows down and speeds up like a movie.
Just give it up! Don't run! Take it!
There's nowhere to run.
That's that. All right.
So just think of how much time, energy, and thought went into this soundtrack. You don't get this in the biggest. No, you don't.
You're done. Enough.
I've literally not been able to unpause this game. My head is going over so many theories right now. See what you did, Amy?
You are clear to engage.
Yeah, we have.
Be advised. Target is headed for the station.
No more playing.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded. Lay down your weapon and surrender.
You're as good as dead.
Don't let him escape. Give up.
Ground forces engaging target in Fountain Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
Right. Gotta be careful.
Alright, that's going to set. That's good, man. Like it all makes sense. Right.
Let's do this.
You know, attitude. If they got you now, attitude. Right?
Requesting immediate reinforcements at Fountain Plaza.
Avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, your patience and understanding are
I think the other thing too is I'm in the same conflict that Amy is, and her and I were talking about it this morning. It's the fact that they call this a remake. For years, this is a remake of 7. And then it wasn't until the last couple weeks that they started saying this is a
Find another way. Use the rooftop. But the rooftops look clear.
go where I want to go, Cloud.
Don't let him get away, no matter what.
Yeah, the last couple weeks, then they started saying reimagining. So in that sense, they weren't. I don't view them as being honest about it. But I get why they did it.
The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed.
Now, Amy, Spirit, I gotta ask you guys: if we were to compare the remake of this to, say, the remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3,
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
which is the better remake?
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of Zachary residents, security has been increased around town.
The Final Fantasy VII Reimagined doesn't have the same ring or selling point. True. And you notice, like, they went out of their way to make it clear that this is not the same as the old. So the subtle remaking, if the theory is true, that makes sense. Yeah. So Japanese developers, in my experience, are cautiously using remakes, reimagining, ports, and such words. It's because the language barrier sometimes things mean, yeah.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill! How do you like this?
I'd say Resident Evil 2 did a better remake than both 3 and this.
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Seal all access immediately.
Target sighted!
The Resident Evil 3 is almost a whole new game. It is. It really is. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, Anthony. Because you look at Secret of Mana, that is a full remake of the original game. It's a 1-to-1 remake. They didn't reimagine anything differently in it. The only thing they did is remade it with modern graphics.
Don't underestimate him.
And people hated it.
Last long. Let's go.
The remake or reimagining this game is fire. Straight fire.
I see him!
So I gotta add, who's got the better graphics engine? Because it's like Square with Crystal engines they're using,
Not bad.
and Resident Evil with the RE engine. It's
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area. Full lockdown is in effect. All units.
Not enter outside for entry. An announcement will be made when the lockdown has been lifted.
Now, would you say that they're better than like
He's here.
now, would you say that it's better than
Heads up.
what EA is doing?
I'll stop you.
Have this. Gotta be careful. Gotta keep going.
So you've got no complaints about either. So I think the graphics engine depends on the type of game. I don't think the RE engine would work for this. I don't think this engine would work for Resident Evil. I think the RE engine was entirely a good fit for Devil May Cry 5. Why don't you think it worked for Devil May Cry 5? I think the lighting system in the RE engine is better. I agree with you on that. I do think it is.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately. Not so fast. You have nowhere to run.
Come on. Steady. Heads up. Here we go. Shit. Let's go again. That's that. Try me. Let's finish this. Let's go.
Hard to put into words, but I don't think it popped quite as much as it did with Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3? I mean, that's your opinion on it. I don't agree. I thought it actually looked really damn good. Oh, 3. I mean, I thought it looked really good. Also, I mean, I've been playing it for what, 6 weeks now, 5 weeks. Allspark, so I mean, I'm happy with it. I've been happy with it. Nowhere to run to this big ass hawk, right?
Bring it. Whatever.
Holding position.
Good as dead.
You know, I do hope it's not that long for a sequel to this.
Come on. Have this.
Time to end this.
Come on. All right.
As far as I know, they are actively working on part 2 at this point.
Here it comes. Heads up.
You got no chance.
Let's do this. You're mine. Try this. It's over.
Don't let him escape.
Don't get me wrong.
Sector 8 Unit
Yeah, I
2.
think they look
Moving to
they look
secure.
pretty good, but just somewhere.
Wait, I know that.
I mean, again, that's your opinion on it. I don't agree with you. I actually thought it popped a hell of a lot more in Devil May Cry 5 than it did in 7, 2, or 3. But again, that's opinions. They've been working on. Yeah, they're almost done with part 2. I think there's.
The worst.
They're
I'm sure
also
he's
like.
fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Okay, so now Amy, I can't unsee Charlie Sheen now. Part 2
You had me worried for a minute.
is gonna be PC,
What the hell you been up
PS5,
to, huh?
and
Giving public security the runaround. That's what.
Xbox Series
Had
X.
to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
Yeah, this is definitely.
What?
Can you?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna buy it again too.
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
You think of it like this:
Thought they were invisible.
on PS5,
They
PC,
were, at
and Xbox Series
I
X.
saw them after she grabbed me.
This is gonna run at
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
what is it? 60 frames per
More like
second.
a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
I mean, if I had the abilities of a Buster Cannon HLO, I would. Also, my arm would have to be damaged beyond repair. But yes.
Stop that right now!
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
Are you the one who grabbed my sleeve?
Hey, got a sec? You're holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Yeah.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Have they caught the perpetrators yet?
Yo, Amy, how many people noticed that about Kyrie? Or Kyrie?
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy? Will her house still be there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much that's in it. Like, dumbasses like JRPG and all these others, they don't know the lore. They don't know the kids are all right. They don't know On a Way to a Smile. They don't know the maiden who travels the live stream. They don't know Before Crisis, Last Order, Crisis Core. They don't know this stuff, so they're going in, oh yeah, it's trash. This is trash.
Have they caught the
No,
perpetrators yet?
they don't. They don't even know the origin of Dog Street.
Little help, Cloud, please? I can't stop thinking about it.
That's why I don't like casuals
Produce an explosion that big.
that are running the
It
game
doesn't make any
industry.
sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing?
I'm sure.
Yeah, didn't it? Yeah, JRPG said you can't pause the game.
Back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Okay, so did anyone else get is anyone else getting like these things from Google Stadia, like 2 months of Stadia Pro free and a bunch of free games? I keep getting emails about it, but like I don't own the Stadia because remember Google said that Hawaii is not a country they support. Yo, shout out to Thao. Thao, just he went from he went up to a higher tier on Patreon. Thao, my guy, you did not have to do that, man. Bro, thank you. Oh my god, like, I don't even know what to say other than thank you. Yo, what's up, Toy Man?
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass.
What's up, Nero?
Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
People don't remember this from the original either, do they?
Think you are
a law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear.
Diversion in the story?
Y'all's masters.
Spirit, diversion in the story?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Okay, I'll do that.
Time for a little nap.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
Hey, you. Comment reminded me I was inviting voice actors to Hawaii. How we get these questions? Will my phone work there? Did I need to exchange my money? Oh my god. Can someone explain this to me? How is it that people in other countries know that Hawaii is part of the United States, but motherfuckers in the United States don't know that Hawaii is part of the fucking country in the 50th state? Like, I am baffled by this. Like, I've had people straight up ask me, like, what kind of currency? Literally, what Toy Max said, every single one of those. Like, literally ask me, what kind of what currency does Hawaii take? What language did, you know, is there an interpreter for Hawaiian? And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, do they speak English? Like, I literally get this from so many people in the US. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, it seems like I get it most from down south or East Coast. And it's just, I'm like, Hawaii has been a state for almost 100 years. And has been, the Mandela effect. I mean, because technically, if you add Guam and Puerto Rico, there you go. Texas, okay, yo. That's ridiculous. Never sick because they were dropped on their heads, babies. No, fangirl, I'm not joking. A lot of people think Hawaii is another country. They don't even realize Pearl Harbor. Yeah. That's like folks that think that 9/11 didn't happen. It's crazy. In 2000, you said you didn't want to be, man. Of course, I'm gonna mention that, man. I'm not gonna be silent about y'all who do stuff like that. That means a lot, man.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Don't forget Virgin Islands. Wait, now they're called the islands after Chuck Norris visiting it. Man.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through.
How do people think the Earth is flat?
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main
Yo,
pillar.
what's up, Ice Spears?
Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases.
The chat
Public
stopped for you
security
guys?
wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable.
Yo, how thirsty is Jesse?
What'd I tell ya?
Okay,
Have a little faith.
real question. You guys had to choose between Tifa, Aerith, and
Won't be long
Jesse.
till we reach the
Who y'all
bottom.
pick?
Relax.
I picked Jesse. Because girl knows what she wants. She got cheeks that are beatable. And she look like she can get some good chrome dome. I'm just saying.
Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
For no reason.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
All good. You said because we never went to the moon, so all the evidence is
if you only out for yourself.
But
But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Some baby face. So it's just not moving for you guys. I wonder what's going on.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Now, if we were to compare this whole section right here to the original game, this was like, what, 45 minutes into the original when this part happened? Fangirl, you mean like
Knew it couldn't be that bad.
this part in the remake and the original? Because in the original, when you blew up the first reactor, it just went straight here. You got out.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
God, he looks like Charlie Sheen.
Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Right.
Now get some R&R.
How far is it here?
Just be ready for the next mission. All right?
This is chapter 3. True, he didn't.
At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
And what I mean is, it's a remake, so it's gonna be different. Yeah, you know, but people just, they don't want to hear that. They want. This is just my opinion of people who want a one-to-one remake with no changes other than graphical updates. The old control scheme, people now wouldn't play it. People already don't like turn-based unless it's Pokemon or Persona. And kind of like what Zero brought up earlier, when Square did a one-to-one remake of what was it, Secret of Mana, people crapped on it.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
So it's like, you really can't keep, you can't make folks happy. You said blow up reactor train, right? Then here, so maybe 10 minutes. Yeah. It was super short. And then you never saw Sephiroth. If I'm correct, if my memory is correct, you never saw Sephiroth until you got to Calm.
Huh.
In the original.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is.
Yeah, exactly, Danny.
Damn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
Oh, really,
I mean, look at all
Anthony?
that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress?
Yo, Tifa. They wanted Tifa to have like Dead or Alive style
You
titties.
okay, buddy?
But she still got a rack. I'd still motorboat him.
Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
Say, you didn't see anything involving him until you were in a Shimmer building, you know. Yeah, you saw his sword. Like, you never saw, you didn't see him until like until Calm with the flashback.
That hot shower
And well, technically, yeah, so it wasn't so Calm, but then when you actually saw him in the game, wasn't it the Temple of Ancients was the only other time you saw Sephiroth? Because the game kept not the illusion, but the mystique of Sephiroth as this. He's so fucking powerful and OP that whenever he popped up, especially in the original, when he popped up in the original, someone died or something got destroyed. And he always had that music that kicked when he popped up that you were terrified whenever you heard that music. Yeah, like that snake. He butchered that steak. The steak and the snake. He said, "I think you would motorboat any girl." I mean, fangirl. I have no shame. He said the suspense and mystique. You were left wondering how strong the motherfucker was. It was scary. You said you saw him on the ship, though. It wasn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was on the ship. Because technically, every time you saw him, you fought a Genova. I
can barely tell my skin from all the
yeah. So I think being green is YouTube member. I'm a Patreon member. Wait, green. Hold on. What am I missing? Wait, I am missing something. What am I missing? Wait.
Once again, police supplies are currently being distributed in the lobby of the
Wait, this is real? It's not a movie? How long's it gonna keep burning?
If you are unable to reach the building on your own, please contact the nearest
Songs need to be sued for copyright infringement. Detroit. Damn. Oh yeah, he already was. He went to a higher tier. Yeah, if you're a child member, you get the Final Fantasy emblem next to your name, or next to your name and ranch.
I want to drink with Tifa so bad.
Who wouldn't? She's a looker.
A bombshell, even.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel.
Welcome
back. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah,
They do.
I helped Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about
And Cloud never flirted with Tifa in the original.
Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere.
Until, was it Disc 3? Didn't they sleep together? This just got to Era's house. Oh my god, this game is just gorgeous. He said she was like 5 years. He said Patreon membership is different from YouTube membership. I just changed my Patreon tier. Yeah, so the reason I set up the way I have channel memberships and Patreon is it kind of like some folks like when I set this up before, some people told me like they don't want to do anything with Patreon. And then other folks are like, I don't want anything to do directly with YouTube. So I'm like, all right, well, I just made both. And it's like, you can do either or, you know, if you prefer, and I made basically them equal to one another. As far as like, benefits, it's just rather which do you prefer to be one with, like you prefer Patreon, you prefer YouTube, and it's definitely due to the just due to the fact of how, I mean, some folks just feel Patreon shady and others feel YouTube is shady, so I just wanted there to be parallels between the two. He said, they super bone under the high. Yeah, they did. They were beating cheeks. What, no choice between Marley and Tifa? Yes, it's implied at the end.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! What the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
Tifa was mortified when she asked, were you watching? She wouldn't react, distraught and destroyed.
All right.
They were just caught sleeping, right?
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right.
So do you guys like this take?
We should talk outside.
So, what do you guys think of the voices of the main characters here
Did the people who died all return to the planet?
compared to Advent Children and Crisis Core? There's one voice, one character whose voice changed that I absolutely hate.
Before we get on
But I can't say it because it's a spoiler, but Amy knows exactly who I'm talking about.
It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent.
You know.
Sound good?
Sure does.
I am salty about that.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
How'd that go? Not good at all.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Advent Children just felt stiff.
I saw Sector 8
unrealistic.
on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So,
how will this affect
it wasn't
us?
that bad?
It was.
Oh, right.
And then,
And
yeah,
here we are.
Elite Alley,
Good old
Shilly Shally.
Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
That was never said in the original game either. That was so weird.
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
Look at them. Motorboat City would be going down.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No.
Oh, is it the
That's
same
fine.
change I'm mad about Amy?
This?
That one's, know what? It's getting late.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you
isn't.
tomorrow.
Wait. Let's look. Yo, Why she got a flat ass, yo? I mean, she got the boobies. They out. She got the figure. She got a flat ass, though. Hey, 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 don't cover them uncover them abs. I'm trying to see. How good are you? And whatever. Get in my room. That's right. Close that door.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night.
Yeah, you can help me with that
If you
too.
want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do.
See?
And we'd love to settle up.
See, Cloud, he don't fuck around. He's like, where my money at? You better have my money.
Especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's
bitch.
it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission.
Bitch better have my money.
But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best.
Wasn't
I'll see you bright and early at the bar then.
Man, I have my
Thanks
money
again for
too.
everything. Sleep tight.
Well, let's keep it up. Yeah. So just look into your channel membership. I'm gonna do it, man. All that's great.
Guess it's
You don't
time
have
for
to do that.
introductions.
You don't have to do that, fangirl.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
So wait, I'm supposed to get 1,000 gil so I can get armor. Yo, his sword caught that. That was such a berserk moment.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Oh god, Goblin Slayer. It just shocks me that people can't tell the difference between Cloud and Zach. And the difference is right there with how they wear their sword. You guys notice that too, right? Because Zach has the blade near his elbow, and Cloud has the blade towards his shoulder. No, but like if you're looking from an angle down where you can't see their hair, then you can tell by the way they wear their blades completely differently. And look at all that wear and tear on the sword. Like, and Gio would be rolling in his grave right now. Zach is ambidextrous. Oh, no. Fangirl, they have different faces. It's just they wear the same outfit with some differences, whereas Zach doesn't have that gauntlet. And he has 2 pauldrons. And Cloud wears his sword like that. But if you flip the sword, the blade would be where his right elbow is. You always give the Edwards a pop. God damn.
Well, now, you must
Especially
be
doing
Cloud.
Avidan. Yep.
I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
It was crazy to think there's like a whole city underneath this plate.
That landlady, Marl. She's always...
Watch is saying they're gonna...
Searching for candidates.
Trains
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
So you love Cloud. Crisis Core made me come to hate Cloud. To be honest. Because Zach is just such a better character. Yeah, that's his didn't they call that the Cloud Sword in Having Children is like the first Tsurugi or something, or the first sword? Wait, it's supposed to be dark all the time with no light, outside light coming in since the top plate covers it. Right? Another detail they changed.
Looks like a real hard ass, but
Zach would need more training. Zach couldn't even take Sephiroth.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep.
Oh, so they just call it the fusion sword now?
Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay.
For real, Cloud
What do you
is.
say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
So I don't know how people can hate having children. Do they not watch the same fight at the end?
Go ahead and
So I'm saying, like, I don't understand how people hate having children.
luggage. I'm guessing
They
there's
hate
stuff to buy.
Crisis Core. I can understand people hating
We'll
Dirge.
pay you the difference.
Dirge was not at all
Barrett's out
good.
making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all together.
Oh, they really will, Fangirl. I could definitely see that. No, she's making Cloud work.
All the items you could want, straight from the plate. No matter your needs or your budget, our wide selection of items
what can I do for you?
to satisfy.
I get. I probably could. I probably could cosplay as them.
Straight from the plate.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
I'm not cosplaying Tifa.
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look.
I like all the Final Fantasy stuff, but yes, Dirge's story was good. It's just, oh god. So what if the twist is that Vincent actually is the father of Sephiroth? How would you guys feel about that?
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
So that's some M. Night shit.
All the items you could want.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
And like too, you guys notice and Amy and Spirit, you notice the direct connections to Before Crisis in the original Avalanche and Elfie and this one.
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their pen.
My husband decided to go to the station and see if they'd gotten any better.
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long
Oh yeah,
rest to cure anything.
Banger, I definitely think you should
A tried
pick
and
up the
true
game. I
lesson
think
for
you would
life on
like
the
it.
ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What the hell is her problem? She liked you enough when you met her. She's just cranky. Problem with Vincent is that he was an optional. Well, him and Yuffie. They had to do all this other. See, and this is why. This is why this game had to happen, because if you look at the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, the original game did not in any way put itself in a way to have anything more than a prequel, not so much a sequel, because it actually is kind of a one and done, like all Final Fantasies were at the time. None of them were ever written in a way where you could expand upon them. Yeah, he had Dirge Cerberus. Because of us two, you can no longer enjoy this game as a remake. I'm just saying.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa. You here for the filter? Huh?
Hey. Don't put that evil on me, Spirit.
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor?
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep
Oh,
you
yeah.
and your family
Let me
safe.
see.
With a
Yeah,
weapon of
game.
your own. Come and check out our selection. With our friendly staff to find the perfect weapon for you and your needs.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
Yeah, fuck you.
No better way to keep you and your family safe.
Tifa is your pimp.
With a weapon
Your
of
pimp.
your own. Come and check out our selection.
Zero, what boss fight you on?
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Is it Cloud's like Garrett or
Hey,
yeah.
Cloud.
It'd be
Looking
cool
to
if he
join
had
the
an
neighborhood
alternate
watch?
costume, like
That depends.
a la carte from Helsing.
What does
That would
this
be cool.
neighborhood watch do?
And girl says, I'm watching I've been
lots of
sure to
stuff,
complete
really.
again later
Our
on
top
for the
priority
10th
is
time
taking
this
care
week.
of any beasts that wander into town.
You're welcome, fangirl.
Locals how to defend themselves.
Like they
Seems
say,
like he's Final
the
Fantasy
only
VII. If
one
this
who will
was a
look out
game
for
like
you
Outer
is you.
Worlds,
Cloud's
it
a
would
great
have blown
fighter, but
his
only we know that.
head
If
off.
no one knows him, no one will hire him.
Right?
Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
Yeah, anyway,
That
to
would work
Sector
for
5.
everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What?
See if
You're
I
some
can
kind
say
of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
A lot of people hate Final Fantasy VII, the original now. This is weird. You guys noticed, like, when Final Fantasy VII came out, when it was out, people loved it. And then, like, sometime in the 2000s, to what, 2010s and onwards, people hate it. And then Final Fantasy VIII was hated from launch till the last couple years. Then all of a sudden, everyone loves it. Yeah, even Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX was critically panned. The critics hated it. Like, I remember the hate for it, and now all of a sudden people are like, oh yeah, it's one of the best Final Fantasies. I'm like, man, man. I love the junctioning system, which is funny because I know a lot of people got caught up on that. But like as a kid, it made sense to me. I don't know why. And then can we even talk about like the Triad card game in 8? Yo, I was addicted to that card game. My mom actually wouldn't even let me play. It got so bad. Like my addiction to the card game was so bad. My mom actually got to a point where if I played the game and did the card game, she would stop me from playing. Like she would pull the power out of the wall. Yeah, triple triad. And I told her like the only way I can get one of the best cards and whatnot was to do the triple triad. Because I remember even my friends not liking Final Fantasy 9 at the time because it wasn't in a modern setting and no limit breaks. That's the thing too with 9. Like that was in every sense Final Fantasy, and then people hated it. The story was phenomenal. I actually can't. There's not a bad thing about 9 to me. Oh, they have a card game in 14 and Gwent or Triple Triad. I haven't played Gwent, so I'm not too sure. Well, actually, no, I have played Gwent. It's okay, but I prefer Triple Triad. Oh, 100%ing Final Fantasy X is a bitch. Good. I did that when I was a kid, and I will never do that again in my life. He's like, right, dog? People can't just like both for what they are and the time they came out. No, because they have to compare everything. Like, again, this is the whole modern gamer thing is they just compare everything to current. I don't want to play that because of the graphics. I don't like the graphics. Look so terrible. Tetra Master? I was not good at Tetra Master. Fangirl. Fangirl, you got the physical copy, right? Not digital? Or 10 on Vita? Also, fuck the random rule and triple try. Dude. That random rule caused me so much heartache. All Final Fantasy games on PS1 and PS2 minus 12 for me were bangers. Oh yeah. Yeah, the 10-7 connection is very much shit, I can't say anything about that. Anyway, yeah, I see you, Amy. Oh, so you got the physical. Ooh. Yeah, I'm with Zero because Triple Triad had me hooked. Tetramaster, it didn't do anything for me. Yeah, Amy, you're gonna make me slip up and say something. And Drew, you say you playing Resident Evil 3 on Nightmare mode. Good luck. Dude, I knew a guy who said Minecraft was awful because the graphics were so bad. He didn't comprehend stylized stuff, and I told him every game he liked would suck in a few years. By that logic. It's true. Yo, Devil Hunter Nero. It's hinted at in 10.2 that 10 and 7 are connected, with 10 being the prequel. I can't say it. Stop trying to get me to say it, Amy. He told me, he said you're gonna slap me. I'm trying not to do it. You keep making me slip up. Oh, Anthony, you're right about that. It would eat up a lot of data. The fact that you were about to say it confirmed you've already... Nope, I plead the fifth. I've said nothing. You said the thing is Minecraft was meant to look like that, even if they made it tomorrow. Yeah, Minecraft is going to be that one game that no matter what, it's just going to be... You know, you can't knock it. This thing going to come and be like, bro, Cloud, you dream. He said, I have a friend with irrational fear who thinks that one day during an important moment in his life, he'll accidentally say it. Really? I mean, everyone kind of does in a way. He said, you have 7 on PC, PS1, PS3, PS4, Switch. Amy, you might have a problem. Then again, I can't say shit because I've got every copy of Final Fantasy X. I'm with you, Nero. Story, gameplay, and then graphics, I'm set. Yeah, I have a problem. I have 2 $600 co-resin statues. Not to mention what you did earlier this morning. Minecraft is an important of a game to this generation as the original Doom was to our generation. Yeah, I agree. Amy says she needs intervention. Yeah, you do. Damn it. You over here like, yo, that looks nice. Oh shit, I just spent X amount of hundreds of dollars. I'm like, yo, Amy, put the card away. Slap yourself. And girl says, Mekel, I was playing Resident Evil 6 on the Switch before. First time playing the Switch. Now, there are some cases where when you play a game on Switch where it's not as good. But the Switch experience is amazing. It's just my problem with it is how it's underpowered in many aspects. Like, let's look at for Nintendo first party games, Nintendo knows what the fuck they're doing with their hardware. I just wonder why other companies can't do the same, you know? Like, why is Trials of Mana running at 30 frames per second on the Switch when it's not a graphically intensive game? He says, as long as you know when you're playing a Switch port, you're playing the worst version, everything's fine. Well, that's not always the case, because Dragon Quest XI on the Switch is a definitive version, even though it runs at a lower frame rate. Drew says he used to like Nintendo, but he just got into Sony more like 3 years ago. Yeah, Dragon Quest XI on a Switch, that's the definitive way to play it. I mean, and now not only that, but you get the orchestral music, which you get the MIDI tunes on PS4 and PC. True. I can't argue with you on that. But
all set. Needless to say,
there is
we'll
one
have to try
thing
it
that
out to
Nintendo,
appreciate the difference.
you know, the fact that games aren't day and day,
Spread the word to everyone who listens.
and a lot of the older games cost more.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone
That
they
is
don't
an
know.
issue I have with the
I'll
Switch.
march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Wait. Rock, paper, shotgun, claim, Resident Evil 3 from
I've
Advanced.
got
Are
this.
you serious?
You don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
See, I don't keep
Sure
up with
thing.
drama, but man,
I
that's
know these
ridiculous.
streets better than anyone.
Okay, wait. Amy, I agree with you. But let me ask you this. Would you rather play Doom on the Switch? Would you rather play Doom on PS4?
Working for the neighborhood watch is the best kind of cover.
Let me have a look at your
I know
sword when
you
get
do.
Back, huh?
I know. Now I'm gonna be an arrogant asshole and say, man, fuck y'all on the Switch and the PS4. The game, play it on PC.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare just in case.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Well, Doom Eternal, the problem with Doom Eternal is it went on too long. It didn't need to go as long as it did.
It's the little noises that worry me.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
No, Devin and Nero, I'm not a PC elitist,
Searching for candidates.
but
Wedge mentioned? That sword's massive.
being able to run certain games max settings, oh my god, it is orgasmic, man. It's like having the best. It's like busting the best nut you've ever had in your life. Like, it's that kind of feeling.
And the more we
Just
pile
saying.
up,
I
the
know
more
that's
they show
descriptive,
up.
but oh, I know. said people who hate Yuffie and Selfie deserve to be thrown through windows. He said, what do you think would be a good headset for PC if you want to stream that's not going to... I mean, what's your price range? Zero. I just have to be honest, Zero. Used to have 2 PCs, one capable of all PC game goodness, and I'm just like, fires up, ooh yeah. It's a Spirit, like I say, it's the first game I've ever played on the Switch and for a handheld. Yeah, I mean, it runs really good. I'm not gonna even, that's not even contestable. It runs great. He said, I don't care too deeply in the graphics as long as the gameplay is right. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that. He said, I love how people who don't even like RPGs are playing this and like, oh, I love the Sephiroth. Can we all admit that this remake has brought out a lot of these so-called Final Fantasy fans that, when I say that, I'm talking about content creators. Now they're experts on the franchises. $60 max. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Spirit at that price range. It really doesn't matter what you get at all. They're all about the same quality. I don't own any gaming headset that's under 100. The one I'm using now from LG is probably one of the best ones you can buy, and it's like 100. Then there's the Vitrix one, which they got the $100 and $250 one. They don't have that headphone sound. Yeah, for a decent one, you gotta get one like 100 or so. Anything below that is subpar quality. Your mic is gonna have that headphone quality mic. HLO, I'm gonna be on his show in an hour and 30, and I'm gonna be streaming this for another hour. And then right after I finish his show, I'm gonna boot this back up and keep streaming it. And yeah, I'm with Tooth. I need more information about it, but I'm probably gonna get a PlayStation 5. Amy said, I've seen a lot of YouTubers that are like, I absolutely love Final Fantasy VII, my favorite game of all time. Then I watch their reaction videos and they don't know who's Scarlet. Bruh, it's so true. The frauds are being exposed in the YouTube realm and streaming realm. He says, you want to be a Final Fantasy fan? How much time you put in? 100, 150 hours? Did you find all the ultimate weapons in level 4? Limit breaks? Yes. See, that is where I am with it. That is where I am with it. Can I recommend a good mic? Like, not, if you're trying to get one that's not attached to a headphone, the Blue Yeti, you can't go wrong with that. am I missing? Y'all are going too fast. So try to just ban Animal Crossing from the country. Are you serious? Yo, Drew, the frauds are being exposed. Wait, Zero, you can get Omni Slash in just one? I didn't know this.
And there's our first challenger. Show me what you got, Cloud.
Deal with that.
All set. Bring it. See ya. It's over.
Yeah, then Blue Yeti.
Wow. So that's what a soldier looks
The
like in
HyperX
action.
Quad. Actually, I highly recommend the HyperX Quadcast over the Blue
Let's
Yeti.
do that.
The only level 4 limit break I ever got on disc 1 was Eris. Because I grinded to get everything for her and level her up, and then, as you guys know, she died, and I was like, well, fuck. Oh, yeah, the AT2020. Actually, the AT2020, can't you do XLR or USB on that? I'd actually recommend that over the Blue Yeti. Oh, they could definitely use this for Parasite EU.
Too late.
You're good at this. Charging in like it was nothing.
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test.
This a lesson.
You gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Let's
Don't overdo it.
All right. I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
Oh.
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
That's the thing that just tripped me out. Like, people were saying that that's a spoiler. And you say, oh yeah, Eris dies. That's the other thing too, is a lot of people call her Eris, Aerith, and don't know that in the original manual she was Eris Gainsborough. They retconned her name in the
Searching for candidates.
further installments. Yeah.
Go find somewhere else to hang out.
But that's the thing, is a lot of people never played the original. And it's crazy to think how many games, you know, people they're great that people will never play.
It might be a good idea to stock up on food before.
Also, there's always a American thing, I guess.
Please give me a job.
They were saying there's parts of Center.
It's times like this that remember.
There's no better way to unwind after a hard day's work.
We're gonna find the best.
Don't try anything funny or you'll get it. The kids seem to think you're pretty cool.
Zach as an Echo Fighter would be dope.
I've been told the sewage smells.
Don't try anything.
No monsters here.
Doesn't look that strong.
Huh? I ain't got nothing for a punk-ass bitch like you. Get on out of here.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection. Speak with our friendly staff to find the perfect weapon.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap Boulevard?
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slum should be safe.
You guys are machines!
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh, you okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great! I'll come too!
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair!
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
Square should have done a Capcom put classic Polygon Cloud as playable. You put on Contra. Yo, how many of you were like completely thrown off by me playing Contra on fucking Resident Evil 2? Well, Sonic, Zach, maybe a retail Mega Man. I would love Mega Man X should be in Smash. You said you were thrown off because of how well it fit.
Gotta stay focused, even on break.
I'm telling you, I didn't even think about that.
Hold up. Heard there's a merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man, in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
I can't say anymore as far as Dante and Smash, but no comment. Dogs, I know a lot, to be honest. Yeah, I did. I did talk about it already. It's quite a lot I know. From no comment. I can't say anything.
Don't be a stranger.
No comment.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Okay. Let's say this. Let me say this. You know how everyone is putting out these what? Let's leave his watch. You know how all these people are putting up these you know, videos about Resident Evil 8. It's funny because none of them fuckers know what the fuck they're talking about. They're not even in the ballpark of what's actually going on. It's just funny. It's funny to me to see it. Hey, they're making a lot of these. When you see people, these YouTubers doing, can I give y'all like some insight on all these YouTube channels that keep putting out these yeah, Spirits, you're right. They did. They just scoured Reddit. That's all. So a lot of these people who do YouTube, when you see these rumor videos, it has nothing to do with the game. Actually, they're being legit rumors. It has to do with these YouTubers that are doing things. They're taking something they find off of Reddit or 4chan or something like that, and they go and make videos about them because the videos get you clicks.
You opened up shop in the area, didn't you?
You're the aspiring odd jobber, right? Tally of monster slain has been updated. Got new numbers from
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
But yeah, they do all this shit for clickbait. Like all the people that are, you know, all these people that are taking out the Resident Evil 8 stuff. It's funny, they're saying, because I've already said I helped work on several titles for Capcom when they were here. It's interesting. It's very interesting. These rumors. It's like the people with the rumors about Silent Hill. Yeah, you're right, Spirit. They are. It's funny. It's funny.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate. My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assessed materia in your
I
clip
can't say anything,
used to
dogs.
gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
Oh, fangirl, all that stuff you heard about her, it's all fake.
I'm sure you of all people can appreciate
That's not the
the
direction they're
tremendous
going
power
with
of
it.
materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
I hear you sell yourself to the other merchants to get off.
Got new numbers for Monster Plane this month.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: don't believe the rumors.
Hey! Oh, hey there! Is Marlene with you?
No.
She makes me think of the quest shop
okay.
lady
I
in
was kinda
14.
hoping she could help me find my friends.
I know someone who can help you.
I can't say anything,
This guy
dog.
right here.
Really? Okay, let me tell you all about them. They have long arms and legs, and they're a little skinny. They like places where there's food, and nice people will give them treats when they ask. And small spaces. Oh yeah, and they're all cats.
I'm looking for cats.
They're friendly, so if you call them, they'll come running. All 3 of them. Find my friends, please.
I can't say anything. I literally can't say anything due to legality.
What's the source of all
What canned goods when I get sick of?
Not gonna let you sleep a wink tonight.
Have you ever
Wait,
tried saving
did you hear that just now? I think one of Betty's cats might be nearby.
Not anymore.
Oh. A lot more people than usual.
Yeah, and they're all a bundle of nerves.
Think we can get some personal space, man. Respect it. You want a piece of me?
Ah, that was definitely a cat. I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Me too.
Personal space, man. Respect it.
I swear I just heard a cat. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Saving money?
Yeah.
Maybe we never should have moved after all.
The more I keep saying I can't say anything, the more we'll keep pressing like objection.
Yeah, and they're all.
I can't say anything. But I can't say all these YouTubers that quote unquote know stuff and they have sources. They don't fucking have sources, and they're making. A lot of them are making shit up.
Dancing's all I got.
You in the 7th heaven Reggae? You don't look the type.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
Hip hop the chocobo. She's good. She's sleeping. She streamed for 15 hours last night.
Suppose I could start looking for a part-time gig.
Yo, if they do,
Did you hear that just now? I think one of Betty's cats might be nearby.
if they do first person Resident Evil 8, which I'm not confirming nor denying, I think it would be awesome, especially if I can use my VR headset again.
Ah, that was definitely a cat. I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Can't say anything.
I swear I just heard a cat. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Eric guy a few times. Looks like a real hard ass, but he's actually pretty chill.
They do have sources. All right, I forgot to mention it. HLO, you the main character, man. You left me in the dark, brother.
Why bother putting them outside if they're gonna get dirty again? Can you even afford to? One of the. It might be a good idea to stock up on food before
I told Dad we're getting. What? Why'd you tell him it's a live stream?
Why they fleshed out how the character has gonna die? Reason?
Don't try any
Fears in the mind.
Biggs is teaching me self-defense.
It's so bad, we might have to close up shop.
Huh?
You can do it.
Am I the only one that doesn't want a remake of Final Fantasy? Oh, not Final Fantasy. Resident Evil
What do we have
4.
here? I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were right. You look like you can handle yourself.
Voice of Barrett.
So some drakes have made
You know
themselves at
why.
home in the abandoned
Know
Tallier factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir. Head on over to the old
I don't see the
Tallier
need to
factory and talk to
remake
Narja.
4.
He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to remake a 1 either. Code Veronica, yes.
Hey, this looked like bloodstained shit.
Code Veronica
You know, a lot of folks say this should
desperately needs a remake.
Chili beans! Get your chili beans! The Sector 7 favorite!
All the items. I'm trying to get a cat to come out. It snatched one of my pastries and scurried in there. Will you be a dear and lend me a hand?
This sucks. Screw this.
Damn, Amy. Now, Remake just needs item boxes and local and online co-op, and I'd be sold.
Huge difference. Just like that.
It's so bad, we might have to close up shop.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town looking for work, right?
Yeah.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town, looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store and made one hell of a mess, let me tell you. Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
All the items you want, straight from the plate. No matter your needs or your budget.
Is it just me?
What's the big sword for?
I've been told
What? They ran away? So, we're never gonna see them again? You guys! You came back! They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you!
All right, Atillo.
That went well. Could be you found your calling.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity, not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
So what do you guys think of Cloud's depiction in this version of 7?
Do me proud now, and I just might have more work for you later.
Please set the Orb of Assessed Materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
Was thinking I might chat up on myself. She knows what's gonna happen.
Can't help but take a look.
It's so bad, we might have to close up shop. All the items you could want, straight from the plate.
So they blew up a reactor. That landlady, Marl. She's...
Oh, I love Resident Evil 7. It, to me, was survival horror. But I'm upset that
Something's wrong. Let's check it out.
That was the only experience that I am gonna get with VR.
Stay away from me!
Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk!
Or what, huh? Screw you! Ow, ow,
What's
come
going
on?
on?
Man, why you gotta do me
Somebody
like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
data from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions.
Oh, I would not have played it.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I
It
bet.
is too scary
I
for
could
me.
be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
He could go to jail.
Love to help us.
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is cruel and unusual punishment.
Oh yeah. Definitely those.
Come on. Let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID.
Your ID was never lost, dumbass. But it never got you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. The guilty word is guilty all the time.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
All right, so I'm gonna save here because I do need to go. The show with Avidan is in like 54 minutes, and I haven't eaten anything, so I need to go get something to eat real quick, and then I will pick this up right after this stream. Usually his streams go before his show is like an hour, and 45 minutes, an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So after that, I'll go straight back to playing this. So if that's cool with you guys, it's weird how my here just doesn't want to stay in place. Anyway, so if that's cool with you guys, we will be back later on. So if you guys want to check out the podcast, I'll drop a link for that. It'll be a live stream episode. I'll drop a link for that in the Discord group. And if you haven't joined the Discord group, links in the description. And other than that, right after the podcast, like I said, I'll be back at it. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And I'm going to give some special shout outs. Shout outs to Rastalyfe Reggae for the $5 super chat. He said, you know, since YouTube's tripping, he got me. I appreciate you for that and for being a channel member. Shout out to Fangirl for the $3, well, actually $4 super chat. Thank you for that, Fangirl. You didn't have to do that. I greatly appreciate you for that and for being a patron. Shout out to Avidan for the $25 donation. He said, keep pushing, man. I appreciate you for that, man. And for being a channel member as well. And also shout out to Thao for the for going up to one of the higher tiers on Patreon. So I greatly appreciate that. And you know, thank you guys, all of you, each and every one of you, for coming through, hanging out, chilling, shooting the shit with me, trying to get me to talk about things you know I can't talk about. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. And other than that, if any of you, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support the channel, the content and the things that we do here in this channel, completely optional to you. You don't have to do it. But we do have channel memberships. We have Patreon. We got donations, super chats, all that, which really help. And I understand it's a difficult situation right now with COVID-19 and all that. I can say it since I'm already demonetized. But given that kind of situation, I understand finances could be tight for everyone across the board. So if you want to, I appreciate it. If you can't, there's no pressure for you to do so. But whatever you invest into me, I reinvest into the channel. So I greatly appreciate that. And with that being said, I catch y'all on the next one. Juice is wild, too sweet, be the elite. And I'll see y'all later on today.
Is my unanswered prayer, defined by another, so much wasted time.